everyone, I hope you're well. I thought I would give you an antidote to any fear you might feel, or just as a way to connect in this very odd situation when you might be facing self-isolation or just social distances in general. And I've committed to try and post something each day this week to give you a chance to move and connect yourself to each other and also to Mother Nature, because she is also healing. And let's do some yoga. We'll try and get Ellie to come and help me. We'll see how that goes. But I've written a story, and it's just because I think that we can all just grab a book basically and do some yoga to anything, or just use our own imagination. And this is what we've come up with. There was a bunny called Bob, and he woke up to the sound of raindrops falling. And sprinkle raindrops from your fingers, twisting beautifully, nice and tall, feeling the movement in your spine. I hope you're doing this with us. And then he did his normal morning stretch. We're going to do crescent lunge, Ellie. 1 foot back, stay up on your toes, reach your hands up to the sky, keep the bend in the front knee, high up on your back toes. Check your back toes. That's it. Nice stretch up. And swapping feet. Nice morning stretch for the front of your hips. Big breath in and out. And then he sat down to have his breakfast. Sit down in a really low chair. It's for a little rabbit, Ellie. And then he realized the rain had made his fur all wet, so he had to wring out some water out of his fur. So wrap yourself into a pretzel and give yourself a good squeeze. Other side. One leg on top, other arm under, and squeeze. And then he took some really big rabbit steps out of his rabbit hole. Can you reach 1 foot up, other foot up? That's it. And once he was outside, it was lovely in the rain, and he did a little dance. Let's do dancer pose. Ooh, wow. And it wobbles. You just keep trying. Other side. Dancer. All right. And then you heard the sound from above. Let's do side angle pose, Ellie. A big step. One bent knee. Other leg straight. Elbow to the knee and look up. He looked up at the sky and he saw, oh, we better do the other side first. Extended side angle pose, looking up at the sky. What was that sound? It was his friend, Nick the bird. Let's take flight. Here's Nick the bird with big wings. Other side. Look at you, you got beautiful birdie wings and fluffy arms. What did they do? They decided to make a hat each. And their hats had the shape of a triangle. Do you remember triangle pose? Straight legs, one arm up to the sky. Nice. Other side, you can have your feet a little bit wider, Ellie. And point the toe this way. You're following triangle pose. They thanked the tree for the leaves for their hats. Tree pose. Thank you, tree. Other side. ground down with your foot. Stand tall like a beautiful tree. And then they ran down to the lake and jumped in a boat. Do you want to do double? Okay. Oh, lean back. Do you remember how to do the twisty one? When we have the arms in the middle. And feet up. Let go of this hand. Ta-da! Yeah! Other side. Now you wave to the camera. Hopefully you're in the camera. And there were big waves. We'll do one big rock to your shoulder. Whee! And up to balance. They decided to grab hold of the oars and row their way back to safety to the shore. Sit up. Big rows, here we go, all the way back to the shore. And the sun came out. Yay! So they could dry themselves in the sun. If I'll do child pose, you can lie down and get dry. You stretching out? Yeah. I'll give you a little pull. And then sadly it was time for them to say goodbye. Yeah. That's alright, they might play again tomorrow. Sit up with cross-legged, back to back. And they gave each other a hug that only a rabbit and a bird can do. Look the other way, twisting. And other side. And then the rabbit, what's his name, Bob? Yeah, Bob. Went back to his rabbit hole. We'll do rabbit pose. It's child pose, holding the heels and rocking all the way up to the top of your head. Once he was back in his rabbit hole, he took a little moment to sit down and reflect on the day. Sit up nice and tall and close your eyes. And he felt so grateful that he had a friend to play with and a home to come back to. Hands together. Namaste. Thank you.